Hi everyone, welcome back to Rebecca's Colouring Arts and Crafts. So today I wanted to try something a bit different, so I've done a bit of a vlog thing detailing my day today. I just wanted to trial this and see what's happening, basically show some of the things I do in the day with my art and my colouring. If I go out, I don't always go out a lot because of my ankle problems and I'm paying for what I have done today because I'm trialing a short period of time in town to see if I can manage on my own or not here. I also wanted to do this I guess a mix of a reading vlog, art, craft sort of vlog, and just showing what I do during the day. So there'll be a few things in today's vlog. So I sort of went out with my friend to Officeworks and got just a diary thing for pretty much. I want to start trying to do a bit of a bullet journal and detail my days and try and get a bit more organised by doing something a bit crafty with a diary thing, because I was thinking, well, maybe it's something different because I've never been great with organisation and stuff. So I was thinking maybe if I do a bit of a crafty twist to it with that and detail like my book reading, what review books I've got, when they're due, my arts and crafts and colouring and stuff, that maybe that would help. I also got to visit Bunnings. You don't actually see the label, but you see the plant section because I wanted to visit the plant section. I'm still trying to look for some sort of indoor plant that I can have here that I can do something with, even though I do have bung ankles that will survive because I love plants and stuff, but I can't do much because of my ankles. I also went to Safeway. You will notice though that video does cut off suddenly because they have a staff member come up and ask me what I'm doing with the camera, and I just told her I'm just doing a daily vlog kind of thing, and she's like, oh yeah, that's okay, but that sometimes management and stuff can get a bit iffy and that about it. I also show just well, I'll show you my roast once that's closer to being done. I'm still working on that part of the video but obviously I'll show you that, and I'm going to watch some MasterChef after for dinner. I also do a bit on I'm sorry, I'm just looking over there trying to think of it. I'll show you a little bit of my 3DS Animal Crossing game, and I was also going to show you what books I'm currently reading. Unfortunately, one of the books that I'm currently reading, City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare from the Shadowhunters Mortal Instruments series, is out at where I'm staying currently whilst my ankles are getting better. So unfortunately I don't have that here to show you. So I'm actually going to have to possibly start another book if I want to do some reading whilst I'm here, which obviously I do. So I was going to show you what I've currently been reading, a bit of an explanation of it, and obviously I'll add that in when I can. I'll do that. I'm still working on this bit of recording. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Please let me know your thoughts, or if you enjoyed it or what you liked about it. I just wanted to try something a bit different for once. So yeah, anyway, I'll start here with showing you what books I'm currently reading that I've got here, or that I want to start. So I've been reading this one for a while because it's a series of short stories. This one was provided to me by HarperCollins Australia in exchange for a review. So thank you very much to HarperCollins Australia for providing this to me in exchange for a review. This book is Raw by Cecilia Ahern and is a series of 30 short stories about 30 different women. What I really like about this book is the fact that it doesn't necessarily have names for every woman in the book, so it could relate to anyone. I have found myself relating to the stories. At the same time, I know how it feels, like if you feel invisible. It talks about basically situations where the woman doesn't feel right about herself or her self-esteem, or feels invisible, or is embarrassed about something, or has anxiety or any of that. It is very much connecting short stories or about a woman's time for having kids ticking down and finding the right person. And that's another bookmark. I'm just looking in it. Basically, the description says, have you ever imagined a different life? Have you ever stood at a crossroads undecided? Have you ever had a moment when you wanted to roar? The women in these startlingly original stories are all of us. The women who befriend us, the women who encourage us, the women who make us brave. From the woman who slowly disappeared, which is very interesting. I think I've read that one. To the woman who was kept on the shelf, and the woman who returned and exchanged her husband. Discover 30 touching, often hilarious stories and meet 30 very different women. Each discovers her strength, each realizes she holds the power to make change. So it's, I guess, about women finding they have the power to not be invisible, not disappear, what they really want in life, how they want to go about life and do things in life. And I've been really enjoying reading this, but I haven't, shall we say, I've been sort of reading it in between other books because it is short stories, so it's just when I want to read something short or enjoyable or need something that sort of makes me realise that things in life aren't as bad as they may seem, I like to go to this one and just pick it up and read one or two of the short stories. So it's something that I kind of read around my other books because it is short stories and they are emotional at the same time, but it is something that I can pick up around others when I just want something short to read, like say a chapter before bed kind of thing, or if I'm tired and I don't feel like reading one of my other fantasy books or something like that. So yeah, a really good book and I would highly recommend it. And thank you so much to HarperCollins Australia for providing me with that one for a review. It is a finished copy too, by the way, and has been released for quite a while, and yeah, I'm still working towards getting to recording my review for this book, which hopefully will be soon. It's something to work on. And then story I'm planning on reading next is Gina Showalter's The Evil Queen. I also have Jennifer L. Armentrout's Storm and the Fury, I think, but it's obviously not here either. Obviously I took some books out to where I'm staying currently as I'm recovering from my surgery, and so that I would have them to read there. You would have noticed some of my book reviews have been going up on my channel over time, so yeah. But I requested this one also from Harlequin Teen, or Harlequin. They actually sent me an email because I'm on their publicity list as to if I wanted to request these books, and obviously I was keen to request this one and I'm really hoping to start it soon. So this is Gina Showalter's The Evil Queen. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who will perish when I call? So I'm really looking forward to starting this. I jumped onto grabbing this one. I actually saw this one when I was at TeenCon at the Sydney Writers Festival. Obviously April, May, end of April, May, and I was really keen in this one, and when I saw that I had a chance to request it for review, obviously I jumped at the chance. So from what I know, this book is about Snow White's enemy, the Evil Queen, I think it is. So what it says on the back of the book is, far, far away in the realm of Enchantia, creatures of legend still exist. Magic is the norm and fairy tales are real, except fairy tales aren't based on myths and legends of the past. They are prophecies of the future. Raised in the mortal realm, Evelyn Morrow has no idea she's a real-life fairy tale princess, until she manifests an ability to commune with mirrors. So, Evil Queen, Snow White, look, see, what will one peek hurt? Soon a horrifying truth is revealed. She is fated to be Snow White's greatest enemy, the Evil Queen. With powers beyond her imagination or control, Everly returns to the land of her birth. There she meets Charmaine, the supposed Prince Charming. Their attraction is undeniable, but their relationship is doomed. As the prophecy unfolds, Everly faces one betrayal after another, and giving in to her dark side proves more tempting every day. Can she resist, or will she become the queen and villain she was born to be? The battle between good and evil is on. And this is the first book in the Forest of Good and Evil series. I don't actually know much about this book yet, just from what I've read and seen. I am really excited to get into this. I will probably start this tonight because it's sounding like it's actually going to be a blustery, creepy night. I will obviously record as I can. There may be some noise in the background because my mum is here currently, and obviously she'll be watching her TV and stuff, which is fun. But yeah, so I'm hoping to start this tonight. Good night to kind of start it. It may be creepy, it may not, but either way, fantasy, and you know me and my love for fantasy. I love other genres, but obviously fantasy is my one true love. I've always been a fantasy person, so I'm really looking forward to starting this. And I've obviously haven't got everything done. I've still got book crate unboxings to do again, and book reviews to write, and yeah, I've done one colour along, which I've got to edit, but yeah, we'll get there. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this. I will obviously put in some of the footage from today when I went out. I'll just put it in there quiet to music, and obviously I'll show you my grocery haul when it happens, and also show you some bits and talk about the book as I'm reading it, if I can get to it, which I'm really hoping to, and hopefully a bit of my editing, my colouring, recording, and yeah, I will see you in a while. So just got back from the supermarket, so I thought I would show you basically what I'd gotten. So I pretty much got some tomatoes, which are $3 a kilo. Basically, I only got 4 because I just need some for salads. Whilst I'm in here temporarily, I did find a rainbow coleslaw salad, which is reduced to $1.56, and a fine cut coleslaw, but this one's going to need to be used fairly fast because they've squished it and let all the air out of it when they put in the bag. And that was $2.46 reduced. I also got some blueberries, which were $3 a pack. 2 punnets of strawberries, which were $2.50 a pack. Avocado, which is I think around $1.70-ish. Salted butter, it's about $5.15. I actually use butter for cooking rather than oils and stuff like that. I just prefer it. I also got these fruit and nut snack balls, which are gluten-free and that. They're just made with dates and orange and nuts and stuff like that. I also got a visual art diary in the A4 because I want to start trying to do like I guess kind of like a bullet journal of my own type, with my art and my colouring and my books and my reviews, and just have a record of all of that. I also got middle bacon, which I think is normally about oh, I forgot, the visual diary was I think about $14 for that, and that was from Officeworks, which you'll see in the footage that I did take. The middle bacon, I think, whoops, I'm going off there. Oh, it's gone up in price. It used to be about $8.50, but it's now about $9. I got 1 kilo lots of chicken, which are $3 a kilo, and 2 lots of pork sausages, which were 2 for $9. So yeah, that's my grocery haul. I'm going to go and get set up now to do some colouring recording and get these packed away, have a bit of something to eat, and then get to some colouring recording, and then I've got to redo some book crate unboxings and stuff like that again after. But yeah, I want to get to a colouring video, so I'm going to do that. And oh yeah, also I just want to show you I'm currently burning, oops, it doesn't really show properly with the lighting there, but I'm currently burning a Royal Essence Iced Lemon Biscotti candle. And so yeah, I'm going to go and get set up now to do a colouring recording, have a bit of something to eat, and I will be back after. finish off my video with a bit of an update for tonight. So pretty much, as you would have seen at the very end of this video, I know it's a little long, it's about an hour or so with the footage I've taken today. Today was actually a really busy day, or yesterday. I'm actually finishing this in the next day. But yeah, so it was a really busy day. You would have noticed at the end of that, and that was in last night, I read a bit of The Evil Queen by Gina Showalter, and I really enjoyed it. I basically read just the prologue, and I'm not sure what it was. I noticed there was a map, but it was an area called A Tale as Old as Time, and it was basically like in the mirror, and about, I think it was a bit about the Evil Queen, but basically I read the prologue, and I think from what I know, prologues are usually future tense. From what I noticed, this one was definitely future tense. It was to do with the Evil Queen had captured Snow White and the Prince and 3 of the 7 dwarfs and was going to execute them, and she was becoming evil and trying not to let her weakness and her love for the Prince get the better of her. It was quite a way to start a book, shall we say. I didn't get much further. I did borrow, I don't know if you can see it or not from there, but I borrowed one of my little Illumicrate bookmarks. I'm starting to love these magnetic bookmarks that just clip over the page. But yeah, so it was a really interesting way to start the book. I really can't wait to continue it. I'm kind of hooked already. I want to go and read it, but I'm so tired that I know there's not really much point. I'm just going to fall asleep trying to read it. I just wanted to basically wrap up this vlog, say how interesting this book is so far. And I own Gina Showalter's Alice series, but I haven't actually read them yet. I probably definitely will after reading this one. It is quite a way to catch your attention and grab you into the book. I love how she started with a bit of future tense, making you go, how did they get to that point? Like, yeah, I'm very intrigued. I really love the cover and how it looks, and the Evil Queen. I haven't actually seen a book written from the Queen's point of view for Snow White, so it's going to be quite a good read to read it from a different point of view and not Snow White. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up this vlog here anyway. I know it's ended up about an hour, but there's quite a lot in there. I did the best I could to cut it down a bit and speed things up and add captions when it was needed, but yeah, I did a lot today, video editing, colouring, recording, everything like that. So I hope you'll enjoy it. Please let me know what you think, if you enjoyed it, if you would like to see more of these types of things, and I will definitely consider them in the future. It's not going to be an everyday kind of thing. It'll be sort of when I have stuff going on and I can share that with you, or whichever. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you next time. I'm actually going to finish this up now and then get it uploading and head to bed. So yeah, I will see you later. Bye.